So today we're doing a review of a drone that I purchased recently, a beginner drone. It's the Vivitar DRC-188. We got a sweet deal at Ollie's, and I wanted to buy something for my grandson, but we didn't want to put a whole lot of money up in a tree. So this turned out to be the perfect drone. So here's our review.
Hello. So on this episode of Yinzer Fishing, we're going to do a review on the Vivitar Flyview drone with camera, the DRC-188. And that is it right there. That's it assembled. So we did see some reviews online. They were kind of negative. This is a drone that I bought at Ollie's, good stuff cheap, for like 26 bucks. So, I mean, what we're looking for here is a drone that I'm a novice at flying drones. My grandson and I want to fly a drone, and we don't want to bust up like a $500 drone. So I think this is actually a really good one to learn on. It'll fly some distance. It does not have GPS, and it does have a camera, although we've had issues already with trying to actually get video or pictures from the camera. So I don't know if it's actually functional. It's got a controller that works pretty well. So the controller, you're going to need to install 3 AA batteries. If you want to use the camera, you're going to need an SD card. So it is all plastic. You will need to put, again, there's no instructions in the manual on this, but you'll need to attach these 4 legs with these little teeny tiny screws. The battery, I'll show you that in a second, it has to be plugged in to the drone, and when you go to recharge it, it has to be removed and then plugged into this cable here, and then plugged into a standard USB to charge up. It takes about 80 minutes to charge, or whenever you go to put the battery in, you have to plug in the camera as well. So then to pull the battery out, you open this up. To get this back flying, we reconnected the battery, and it's all freshly charged. We're gonna close this back in here. Close this with this little screw. Hopefully that's gonna go all the way in. Yep. And then we got to plug in the camera. Okay, so as far as the controller, it is powered, like I said, with AA batteries. So 3 AA's. And once you got them in, you hit the button, powers it up. This is basically the accelerator. So all the way down shuts them off. And then pushing this up, that speeds up the rotors and causes the whole thing to lift up off the ground. Also, there's a rotation, so you can rotate the drone, rotate left and right, and when I say rotate, is like this, back and forth. On the right side, the controller here will cause this to move forward, backward, left or right, and the left or right kind of looks like a crab motion like this. There is also a video shoot button here on the left. There's a photo button, so you can start and stop video. The cool thing about this, it's got these guards on it, so you can actually, it'll take some abuse and you won't bust a propeller. One last thing, there's a little switch here that actually powers things on, so you need to turn that on in order to fly it. We're going to try flying it here in the room first, just to get an idea what the controllers feel like. So there you can see, once you turn it on, you got the green and red lights flashing. Green is forward, red is back. You do need to do like a calibration, which is basically pulling the left lever all the way back and then forward. And here we go. Lift off, baby. I'm just going to float it around on the table here. And I'm going to try taking it off and then putting it on the floor. Oh, and that was it. Okay, so we're going to fly it up off the floor here now. Again, I just want to get a feel for the controls, then we're going to go outside with it. Not too bad. I mean, you can get it, if you fuss over the controls, you can get it to kind of hang there. Too bad.
to stay away from stuff. Now I did notice that whenever the battery runs down, it starts to become less controllable. But not too bad. I'll move a little bit closer. See if we can get it up in the air. There we are. Bounce it off the floor. It's pretty controllable, actually. Again, this isn't too bad for, I think, for an Ollie drone. So we've turned the drone on, and there's a little bit of a wind blowing that way. Okay, so we're going to give it a shot here. We got a little bit of wind, and I have a test pilot volunteer here, my grandson. Not too bad.
Yep.
Stop here.
No wind.
We're fighting the wind here with this a little bit, but not too bad.
I don't feel any wind right now.
Yeah, it's not too bad. If there's any kind of a, probably more than 10-mile-an-hour wind, you got to lean this. You got to lean it totally into the wind for it to hold. Not too bad though. It's doing all right. That's it. Yeah, you're getting the hang of it. Now you did rotate it there.
Yep.
Cool.
Hey,
I'm on this drone without the camera, so I'm wondering if the camera was draining the battery pretty good. Anyhow, we're flying it now without the camera. It's really flying nice, and yeah, we're getting a lot of time on it. And my grandson's piloting it, and he's been running it for at least 10 minutes. So I'm going to say, you know, it's over 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes we're getting on this thing when we're all done. And it's pretty controllable, not bad. There's not a whole... until it gets in the tree. All right. And with that, we'll call it done. All right, that's why you fly an Ollie's drone whenever you're testing out your skills. Yeah, so we're getting amazing battery life out of this with the camera off of it. So I would say fly it without the camera. And it's pretty awesome, actually. Not bad for an Ollie special. I think it's just starting to run out of, maybe not, still going. So I'm giving this a 2 thumbs up. It's a great introductory drone. It's easy to control. Fly it without the camera. Camera's not really that useful. So that's all I got for today on this episode of Yinzer Fishing. If you like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe. Thanks. See ya.